Hi, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 21st, 2024 full moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, which gets it seen by more people. So, thank you so very much. And as always, the cards will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Let's begin. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. So this full moon on the 21st is in Capricorn, and it is at the beginning of Cancer season. And this is really interesting because we have the Magician reversed. So the Magician is seeing your magic. And this is going to be a time for us, Aries, where we have a bit of difficulty seeing ourselves, seeing our magic, seeing what we love, seeing what we want. But also, it's not necessarily we have a problem seeing what we love. It's like we have a problem seeing our worth. And that is going to be really important here. It's like, okay, where do I want to be? How do I want to move forward for me? But there's going to be this underlying current of, am I worth it? And we can actually really feel the discourse between Cancer and Capricorn. They're sister signs. They can bring out the best in us. They can bring out the worst in us. But sometimes, as sisters can, they can just poke us in a way that makes us feel more vulnerable, in a way that points out something that makes us feel more, self-conscious. And I do see that during this time. So being aware of this energy is going to be very important. We then have the 10 of Cups reverse. So it's our happiness, right? We have our magic here. It's reversed. We're not seeing it. And then we have our happiness. And this isn't to say to us, oh, be down on yourself. This is terrible. No, it's saying, hey, listen, look at what makes you happy. Look at what you love. Look at what brings you joy and embrace it. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Let's embrace our joy now, because we're having a bit of difficulty with that, because we can be thinking, oh, that's silly. That can't possibly be. I don't get to be like this, or I don't get to be like that. It's like, no, embrace your joy. That is so important. And then moves us to the Four of Wands. There's a celebration here. This is also the Minor Arcana marriage card. So this is interesting. We could be having a bit of difficulty claiming our happiness, even if we're doing something that we should be celebrating, and we can feel like a little bit disconnected. So do be mindful about that during this time. But with the Four of Wands, happiness, success, prosperity, there's a sense of, celebration here, most definitely. And it's moving forward. It's new job opportunities. It's new opportunities opening up to us. It's, moving house. It's a whole bunch of different things coming together. And it's like, yes, I can celebrate this. But we might be having a difficult time celebrating it. So just be aware of that. And we have Justice here reverse, which means that we're not being just to ourselves, which we can see right here in the cards, which is beautiful. I love it when the cards so beautifully illustrate something. And with Justice reverse, this is Libra energy, September 23rd to October 22nd. If we have Libra in our chart, if we have Libra in our life, just be mindful that things are a little bit more complicated. We might not be seeing things being as just or as fair as we want them to be, but also we do know, life isn't always fair, but we can be having a bit of a hard time with that. We're looking at something and there's something here that we're celebrating, but we're also not celebrating it fully. So just looking at that is going to be really important, because we have the Queen of Cups right here. We're going into Cancer season, right? The first day of Cancer is the 21st of June. And then the Queen of Cups is that beautiful energy coming in, and it's healing. And we have this beautiful, beautiful full moon. It is the strawberry full moon. And it is right at the beginning of summer. The beginning of summer this year is on the 20th, and it'll last until the 22nd of September. And we have summer coming forward. So we still have that, newness, that, summer energy coming forward, the sense of flowering, of becoming, of being fruitful and moving things forward. And this moon is saying to us to be honest about our personal boundaries and how they are helping us or how they are hindering us. And so this healing energy comes through, and it's like, okay, am I moving forward? That is the most healing, beautiful way for me. This is cup energy, Cancer, Libra, not Libra, what is it? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy coming in. So if we have this in our chart, if we have this in our life, Aries, that is going to be so important. We have the cups coming through with the 10 of cups and the Queen of Cups now. And there's this real sense of what do I love? And that's coming forward so powerfully. We then have the Two of Cups reversed. And there's a sense of a healing. There's a sense of a coming together. But again, we're not quite ready for this. Why is that? Well, because we have a lot on our plate. We're working on a huge celebration. And it's almost like I'm working on moving this forward. It could be at work. It could be, planning a wedding. It could be planning a party. It could be, moving house. And it's like, whatever it is, that's this big thing that I'm doing that's taking up my time. It doesn't have to be anything that anybody else even notices about. You could be working on a project that's getting your energy. That's what you will be celebrating. Everything else can go to the wayside because this is your main focus right now, which is actually very, very, very Capricorn energy coming through Aries. It is ruled by Saturn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. It is that energy of I have a task, I'm going to get it done, and I'm going to do it to the very best of my abilities. And, if everything else is kind of not paid attention to, because I've given so much attention to this, so be it, because this is what needs my attention right now. So being aware of this is going to be important. We also have the Nine of Swords reversed. And the Nine of Swords reversed is a release of worry. So we have this energy that comes forward, and there's a sense of, I'm worried. I don't know if everything is working out the way that I want it to. And then at the end, as we have this healing, and then that healing starts to make us, say to ourselves, why aren't I taking this healing, beautiful love? Why aren't I connecting with the power of me? And we start to let go of the worry, the fear, the doubt, the chaos, the reasons why we're not sleeping at night. And we start to see ourselves honestly, openly, powerfully. It moves us to our spirit message. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a rose in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, and if you would like to purchase a reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's linked in the description box below. Angels and spirit guides. This is Rejoice Reverse. Yeah, we're having a difficulty celebrating here. And it is because we are so focused. We are so focused on what we're building, on what we want to celebrate, on what we want to move forward. That it's like, I will celebrate, but I will celebrate when the job is done. And we're missing the littler moments of happiness. We're missing the little blessings that we have that we think, oh yeah, that's just normal, but I need the big things. I'm going for the big things right now. Aries, go for the smaller things. It doesn't mean to give up on the project that you're working on, because there's something that you're working on here that's very important. There's healing energy. I just also see very much Reiki energy coming forward from the hands. Reiki, Tai Chi, not Tai Chi, Qigong, healing with the hands is also going to be a very important energy during this time, or even just the power of touch can be very healing. There's a fear with love that we've pushed it away. So just being aware of that too is going to be very important. It's like, I'm not pushing away this love that I want anymore. And I'm not overthinking. And that's going to be really important as well. I need to rejoice. And as I rejoice, I empower myself. It brings us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is communication, and this is the throat chakra. We are going to be communicating on so many different levels. So we are not only listening to what we're saying, what others are saying, but we are picking up on the energy, the body language of people, of situations. So just be mindful about this, because it can be overwhelming and it can be very intense. So that's going to be important here as well. But you are an A++ communicator during this time, Aries, and it's actually one of your superpowers. And that's really cool, because communicating is an art, and good communication is a true art. So let's see what our energy to be mindful is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's a feeling like I haven't leveled up. I haven't evolved the way that I thought I was going to. And I kind of look at this like a Pokemon or a Digimon, type of thing. Like I haven't evolved into the form I thought I was going to be by this time. And Spirit is saying here, be mindful, because we're going to have a tendency during this time to have ourselves stuck in kind of not a negative headspace, per se, but in the sense of, well, this is the way I've always been. And it's like, no, you've changed and evolved and grown. There is so much more to you than meets the eye. And there's so much more to you, Aries, during this moon that you're going to see than you had even realized. And that is a very big deal during this time. It's just a very big deal, period. So with the magician reverse, look at your magic. And it sounds like such an easy thing to say, but we can sit there and counter that with, I'm not really especially talented. I don't have anything that's magical, about me. What does this even mean? Look at your gifts. Look at the things that you are naturally talented about or with, because there's the sense of like, well, of course everybody can do that. No, they can't. No, they can't. People would love to be able to do what comes naturally to you, even if you overlook it, even if you think, oh, it's no big deal. It is a big deal. It might not be the multi-million-dollar, mansion on the hill type of deal that we want it to be. But if we all look at things and say, all right, but this is me, and this is my joy, and this is my happiness, and this is me, all of a sudden, we stop trying to be what we think people want us to be, and we start being who we are. And as long as we come from a place of love, compassion, respect, that's going to be huge. Because with the 10 of Cups here, we're trying to fit a mold that wasn't made for us. And as we're trying to fit this mold that wasn't made for us, we can feel overwhelmed. We can feel a little bit sad. We can feel like, what the heck is going on? And it's like, well, do the things that make you happy. And that sounds so easy. And it's so easy to say, oh, do the things that make you happy. But it's so hard to do. So during this moon, where this is a very much a workaholic moon, right? This is a put your nose to the grindstone type of moon. Don't forget the happiness, because this moon also just flourishes under happiness. Capricorn energy, for as hardworking and goal-oriented and diligent as they are, when they let loose and have fun, there's just a light to them. And there's just a light to this full moon that illuminates our skills, but also our joy if we let it. And the 4 of Wands is like celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. We're going to be really good at celebrating, and we can be really good at celebrating others, but we'll not be as just and fair with ourselves. And so that's going to be a big thing as well. We can also see that there are certain things that we thought, I was celebrating this, and then a curveball comes. So I'm not saying this to get us upset or depressed or anything like that. I'm just simply reading the cards as they come. And when justice is reversed, we can be getting a curveball. We can be getting a letter in the mail where we're like, wait, I dealt with this, or, a call or this or that, where it makes us have to stop. And it makes us have to look at things and say, okay, not fair. What the heck is going on here? Will it be healed? Yes, it will be. With the Queen of Cups, like come to it with a level head and a compassionate heart, and you are going to see yourself opening up and moving things forward. You're also going to see yourself connecting with the right people during this time. With the 2 of Cups reverse, this is the Minor Arcana Lovers card, all right? So there's a healing, beautiful love coming your way. And there is a person that you can connect with, or that you are connecting with, that is very healing, is very much like what your soul needs right now, Aries, but we can't overlook it because we are so focused on so many other things. And also we're not fully seeing our worth. And this moon, as hardworking and as diligent as it is, it's going to have us seeing, okay, where are your boundaries? And one of the simple boundaries is we're all work and no play. And it doesn't have to be all the time, but we're going to be looking at that and saying, okay, I need to embrace joy more, and I need to start seeing the beautiful part of me, because I'm also thinking, okay, well, I just have to keep on working, keep on going, keep on pushing it, because I'm not contributing as much as everybody else is. And you know what the fact of the matter is, you are. With the 9 of Swords reversed, there's a release of worry. There is something that you have been worrying over, okay? And as you release this worry, you start to see yourself and say, wow, I can do so much more than I thought. Or wow, I can move forward in a way that I hadn't imagined I could. And it's just like, oh wow, okay, I see it now. I see me now. And that's a huge thing, and that's a powerful thing. And it moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is goddess energy. And the goddess energy is coming in, and it's reversed because we're having a hard time connecting with the sacred feminine, which is interesting because we have the Queen of Cups, who's the most feminine, loving of the queens, coming forward, embracing that healing. but we have to see the sacred feminine side of us, Aries, and we're the god of war. Aries, being a male god, Mars being that male god, it can be hard for us to embrace the softer, energy of the goddess energy or sacred feminine energy. And just being aware of that is going to be a very important thing because we're Aries and we're ruled by Mars. So there's an intensity to us that's like, I will knock down those walls. I will conquer those demons. I will push things forward. And the softer energy, I always think in Greek mythology, Aries was in love with Venus, Aphrodite. And that sense of the goddess of love and the god of war coming together, that's what we need within ourselves. It's that ferocity and that passion coming together to move us forward in ways that are extraordinary. It moves us then to our energy, to our chakra energy. It's clarity. This is the third eye chakra. And we are going to see that during this time, we are seeing things so much more clearly, that there is this opening of our third eye chakra, the sense of, oh, that's what I meant, or that's what they meant, or that's where I need to be. And it's just like, oh, I get it. I see it. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. This is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If we're born on the cusp with Taurus, if we have earth sign energy in our chart, we need to be mindful of this because the energy of this full moon in the earth sign energy of Capricorn can have us be so driven, goal oriented that we just become that. We become the, okay, I'm going after the dollar sign or what I value as much as money, and nothing is going to stop me. We're tremendously tenacious, which is perfect, but this can be manipulated by somebody. Okay. This can be manipulated by them to say, okay, but you can make more if you do this, or if you invest this way, or you just trust me type of thing. And they be very persuasive. And we're very much in this sense of, okay, let's keep going, let's keep building, let's keep moving, that we can make some bad decisions because of somebody else's manipulation. So just being aware of that is going to be a very important thing. Our subconscious tarot message is the High Priestess. The veil is being lifted from our eyes, and we are seeing the world in a very different way. And as we see the world in a very different way, we can be very hard on ourselves, which is what the cards have shown with the 10 of Cups reversed and the Magician reversed, that we are looking at things and we're like, well, you should be further along, or it should be better, or it should be this, or it should be that. It's like, why not look at yourself in this world and say, wow, am I darn proud of me for getting this far and doing this much and being me and being open and honest with the world and myself and seeing me in truth, because that is going to be one of the biggest things of this moon as well. Capricorn energy is the energy of looking at things and seeing the worth of it. It's like, okay, how do I move forward in the prosperity, in the success, in the bounty, or what I value, of this? And if we step back and we take our ego out of it and we call out other people's egos, it's like not being pushed by them or the way they see things. It's not going to make me doubt me. We step into ourselves more and we see ourselves more. And that's going to be so important. It's also going to make it so that we make really good, decisions. We move forward in a really prosperous, tenacious, powerful way, that we utilize this moon. And instead of thinking, there's not really that much talent to me, we start looking at things and saying, wow, you know what? I am so successful. I can barely stand it. I am just so powerful, and I'm moving forward, and this moon is transforming me. And where I will be, on the 21st of December is going to be so powerfully beautiful and different to where I am on the 21st of June. All right. All right. Yeah. And the 21st of December, almost the beginning of Capricorn energy, right? All right. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath. Oh, and please note this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aries. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.